Sheriff on him. Tense with the knives. He's going to find both frags. And okay, that's a problem because the Thrifty's feeling pretty close right now because of this. And 6 out there too. He's got that Sheriff in hand. He's tagged up Effie's and Tenz is going to finish it off. It was the layup. The setup from Sick.
Even with, regardless of what the guess is, you have to understand there's a chance you're going to walk into someone when you're at this heavy at a numbers disadvantage, and it may, who else but Tenz with 4. Shazam cleans it up. You called it. It was a Thrifty. It was off the back of Tenz with the Blade Storm. Tagged up Vanity, certainly, or excuse me, I believe that was Penny. Yeah, he got messed up a bit there, but it wasn't enough for the kill, but Zombs was. The spike does go down. What can they do? Sick playing around through. His health starts to dwindle down, but he manages to land the shots to get the kill anyway. Clipper and Stride, but information gathered. Dapper good for 1 as well. V1 just down to 2 members left. And they're both playing off site. You imagine Dapper here, if he could just be enough of a nuisance, gonna buy him some time, but no, Zellsis and Vanity get cleaned up. Or they clean up. Zellsis has to go. He's gonna drop the Leer. The gravity well was there, but Vanity goes absolutely huge. Some damage dealt, but V1 decide to double down and stick onto the side. Dapper wisely just lets Penny go by and cleans up one of the members of V1. Sick shows up just in the nick of time. He's got the classic, looking for more. V1 at a numbers disadvantage. It ties up to 3 apiece. Again, looking for magic with the classic. Whippy and Penny. It's just Tenz alone. Tenz with the operator, no Blade Storm in tow. But as we've said, you never count him out, but Whippy just absolutely nullifies that at just the right time.
They're going to go for Garage Control. How much can Sick get out of the Judge?
The Judge, good for 1. The Cosmic Divide comes out. Whippy waiting for Tenz, who was on the slow burn the entire time, wins that duel. The Sentinels have the numbers advantage. V1 painfully outnumbered here, and they don't have the spike. They're going to have to pull back. Dapper and really the rest of the Sentinels have full control of Garage here. Oh, Shazam cleans him up. Dapper takes care of Vanity as well. Sentinels get to map point.
Shazam with the recon, and he's going to fall back. It looks like, oh, it's going to be a great opening there for V1. Tenz goes down.
Oh, that's big. That's big, and Penny gets the Blade Storm online too, so it's not just Tenz, but Zombs and Shazam clean up a couple. Shazam looking for more, but no, we are Zellsis chance coming across as Zellsis goes absolutely bonkers for V1. He's gonna get the spike down, but Sick is on the flank. He's got to run it back as well. As you see Dapper applying pressure from up in heaven. Curveball coming out. Sick looking for more. Dapper quims out at just the right time. It's just 1. It's Effie's. Would you have the clutch? And he cleans 1 up. But no, the hot cans cooks him. Sick's going to be able to get the defuse. Sentinels take a 2-map lead in this best of 5.
Oh man, with the hot hands. The last ditch, all he had time for was to throw out the hot hands, and it's enough. Great stuff from Sick once again. Great wall, and Vanity, is able to take down 1 player. That's Sick out of the picture. It's almost a way to use the Poison Orb to try to conceal their presence, and that's a threat, and the issue is this post-spawn utility coming through, and some of these peaks, these headshot angles, are very dangerous to deal with. Penny popping himself up on the post, doing a lot, but it looks like Sentinel's getting some value now, finally able to pressure some of these more forward positions, and it's going down to Storm's 10 HP. There's no time left. He's going to take down 1 more player, but again, no time left. Reload comes through, but it's Effie's for the frag, and it's the round, of course, for version 1 regardless.
Dapper did take some of that space away in the previous round as well, and this time it actually pays off as he cleans up Whippy across the middle of the map. As you said, Tenz got in on a little bit of love early on in the round as well to clean up Penny. So now now V1, they're entirely outnumbered, and that's the thing about this round 2, Dan, is oftentimes see a team with the 2-0 lead in this round, you're okay with it not really going their way because they have Spectres and, it's a lighter gun situation. You don't expect them to be able to fight the same way back, but Effie's was the only one who didn't have a premier rifle in the Phantom or the Vandal. He had the Bulldog. It was clean the rest of the way.
I hope that V1 are not too conditioned away from that A side. We'll see, though. They're definitely going to get some good feelings towards this B side. It's a great pick to start things off with, but still, 1 player on yellow, and it definitely does.
Run it back used. Zellsis good for 2. Yeah, this certainly went well. You were mentioning hoping that they don't shy away from pushing towards A. Well, in that area from the defending side, who has to invest that way, not knowing where the hit is. What can Shazam do? on the Jet in a 1v3, has the Blade Storm, doesn't have a ton of time. So you imagine this round will certainly go in favor of V1. Zellsis comes up big for V1, 3 kills.
You'll get the drone out there, you can peek with it, and it can clear a lot of position, but with that said, we have the push towards A, and TenZ again is going to hit. He is going to hit reliably some of these insane shots, and that's an early advantage, which now is compounded even more. Shazam connects too.
V1 not finding any success on the A site. You see Zoms is still playing back towards B, as Whippy's seemingly like waiting around to see if the flank is going to come through. But TenZ again, man, just continuing to light things up. Reyna
versus 2, but he's been doing this in multiple rounds. He is so confident in playing some of these off angles that he can react if he gets caught from a spot that he's not expecting, like that, for example. But he's still going to be taking every fight he can, and he's on Reyna. That's what he's supposed to do, and he's designed for this. Nice couple of kills from Effys, but it will be ultimately...
They have to go towards B here. And Vanity's on the other side of the map. Sentinels are once again a step ahead.
Positioning here is such a problem for version 1. Oh, Shazam, he's able to just get so much vision on these peaks. He gets what he wants. He's going to drop down. Sick is there to lend him a hand, and that's the spike now down on the ground with no way to be recovered. Version 1, they're going to take these open battles, and as they say that there's no way to recover it, maybe just with the gunfights, they'll be able to do something here. But again, still have to close the distance, and time is against them.
Blade Storm coming out from Shazam. Decent idea of where Vanity was. You saw that smoke come out. As you said, time certainly not on their side. They're going to have to get the spike down here pretty soon. But they're not going to be given that luxury. Shazam goes in aggressive. Penny punishes it, and Vanity's left... TenZ is left alone. TenZ good for 1. No way, not again. 5 health, dismisses away. Looking for the second. No, Penny's jumping classic. And there's the question of what's happening across the middle of the map, right? But Shazam getting the first shot with the op. You hear the Hunter's Fury comes out as Penny follows it into the back of the site, but Shazam continuing to cause problems. And Paranoia was there, it blinded him up, but he just narrowly got away. The spike has been planted. They have to go aggressively here. Vanity's in a great spot as long as he's left undetected, as long as his position is not given away. He may be able to drop right on them, but the tap was there, and it baited him out. Vanity had to go in. He gets punished, and now they're going to try to tap for just a bit longer. Zoms on the swing. Zom gets cleaned up. That high-low stack is so difficult to deal with. Penny gets 3. Dapper's in a really good spot to play spoiler here, and I don't know if they... Okay, now his position's been given away. Talking about position being given away, Whippy's in a great spot. Good for 1. Gets traded out. The res is going to come up as well, and Sentinel's got a clear advantage here. Now, Zellsis has the ult. Gets cleaned up. My gosh, Dan, they've done this with scraps.
Ooh, it's going to be a tough one. Zellsis going to have to win one of these fights. The knives are sent flying. Looking to give Zellsis a haircut. We've got Zoms there also waiting. They've got to go forward and get the spike. And ooh, wow. Down on the ground again. Just Zellsis now against 4 players. Going to have to hit some pretty insane shots, but Dapper is ready for it on the back. The Blade Storm ready to go. There's the dash. Ooh, the toxic screen is going to deny him the vision. He's going to try to updraft over the top, though. There come the knives. Not going to land. It's instead TenZ and Shazam and Sick. All 3 of them defending so well. Doesn't seem like there's much quarter given at this point, but the 4-10 position will be won by Effys. He's still holding on to it, but not for too much longer. Sentinels shut it down, and they didn't even get towards a spike plant.
He's going to see him, going to get a good chance, but no, Zoms backs off, has to respect the pressure coming in, and Sick good for 1. As he's cheating behind him. They're sitting ducks in kitchen. Vanity's able to push his way through Sick, get the kill he needed, and give them a bit more room to breathe. Zellsis getting 1 as well. Shazam's up, good for it. 3v2 in favor of Sentinels. Looking for a bit more, trying to blind fire through the smoke, just narrowly missing a beautiful headshot again. Looking forward with the op. The op, it does indeed connect. And the Sheriff have the same magic. Vanity, Shazam wins it out of 3K with the Sheriff. 6-6 at half.
Oh, going for that ultimate ult straight away.
Have a great crossfire setup. Follow the drone in. Bam and TenZ both already messing up a couple members of V1 on the side as TenZ aggressively looking for more. Reyna and a pistol can be so difficult to deal with, but Effie's answers the call, at least enough for now. As Whippy's alone, he's got a classic, but that, my gosh, that's a difficult fight to win.
They retake. They're playing in forward position. Celsius up on the pipes. For Vanity there through the smoke, looking for two, but he's only going to get one, playing into the Spectres. This is scary. Ten's got that high position, but he's going to get taken down. Celsius had the counter. Oh, well, there's another counter. The one-upmanship from Shazam. It's looking good.
Looking good again. It's been done with Spectres and a Blade Storm, right? Anyone, and now you see Sick backing off. Does have a couple of shock darts.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but why need a shock dart when you've got a Phantom and Shazam? Looked like Whippy was going to walk right into his crosshair, but Whippy taking the high ground, looking to go aggressive. He may be able to get behind him. Oh, no. No, Whippy good for it. 8 health, 6 bullets. The 1v1 goes in favor of Shazam. A 4K. Sentinels take a 3-round lead.
Looking to just bulldoze, and once again, they know the shenanigans from Vanity, but the timing's not good. Vanity with the timing, with the frags, it's going to be Sentinels now reeling in pain from that one. They may have to try to back away, but version 1 are not going to give them any ground to do so. Finishing them off, giving them no option but to fight, and there is no fight left. Dapper's going to go down and was that B site. The drone's going to see nothing. I think it just killed one player, but look at the wrap coming through from Sentinels. They're going to swing straight through mid into the B site, and just as they got dominated in that previous round, but Penny's coming back into it. There's one left to go. It's Sick, and Penny has 4 bullets to play this one. And they are going to encircle this position around B long, and Penny is looking for the timing, but Penny knows that it's up to Sick to get the spike and plant it. So that's some extra information. There goes the timing. The recon is going to tag Penny. That gives him the time to get the reload in. And there comes the swing.
Space. The peak was there. Sick backs off. Penny hunting, looking for him. He has to try to get this gunfight. Get the defuse. Penny spots it. Penny gets it. A 4K, and he gets the defuse. Oh, momentum heavily their way, and Celsius looking for the knockout punch. Aggressive push his way through. Snaps onto Tens. He was a sit and duck. He's going to try to use the red back to get away, but no, now they're going to know where he is. He gets cleaned up right off the bat. A 4v4. No operator in the hands of Vanity this time.
Ooh, yeah, that's a interesting running back coming through there from Celsius. 4v4 as the site gets taken. Vanity can't escape. Oh, Shazam runs out of bullets there. That's going to help version 1 ever so slightly, but the spike's going to get planted now. It's going to be down to Effie's, but they're all going to go down very quickly. Sentinels.
And he has to stay alive, Dan. He has to buy time and wait for his teammates to show up because Effie's isn't there, but it's actually the classic. He waits just enough to get the kill onto Sick. Now they're able to push together from a position of strike. Penny's Blame Storm good for 1. Zom still waiting in his smoke, patiently seeing who he can find as you hear the Empress comes online as well. Zom's good for 1. Patience, look at the patience, but no. With 1 health left, he catches the timing just right onto Zom. The Viper Bit's gonna come down. Penny good for another one as well, looking for 3. No, Shazam trades it out. Whippy trying to get to the defuse. He's got the op. Shazam in a 1v1, and Whippy does it again.
But there's no time.
Dan.
Oh God, Whippy. That's so devastating. It was so close. Added to the cabinet. The cannon version won't stop him.
No, not so far. Whippy gets a lot more than he bargained for as he gets cleaned up. And Dan, like, they don't have great weapons, right? Like, Effie's on a Sheriff as well. It almost seems like a foregone conclusion at this point, and that certainly helps. Celsius is off the board. Tens looking to put V1 away. He gets a kill. 2 ultimates in their pockets. A 5v3. V1 in a brutal spot here. The shock dart comes out as well. Oh no, just 2 members remaining. Pennity's gonna get cleaned up as well. It's just Effie's with the Sheriff. No less good for 1, but no, he gets cleaned up. Ladies and gentlemen, from top to bottom, Sentinels dominate V1, and they are your Challenger Stage 2 champions.